Happy New Year. Okay, so let's just check our posture. Just feel the ground under your feet. Relax the feet, draw the toes in so you're activating the arches of the foot. Make sure your toes are pointing forwards unless your feet naturally grow out, in which case that's fine. Just have your feet, but you want your feet shoulder width. You want to lengthen up through the crown of the head, so through the Bahway point there, just here, so that floats up. You want your chin resting on an imaginary tennis ball. Just let the shoulders relax, let the elbows and wrists relax, and the hands. Just gently breathe in and out. Notice your breathing. So one thing I've done with Eva, is she was talking about, actually so was Corel, I'm seeing them tomorrow as well. When you're breathing, what you might want to do is you might want to place your hand on your lower dantian and also place your hand along the back. So you can feel, she had it sort of up that way, so you felt this part and this part of the back at the same time. And just spend a bit of time breathing into your hands. So you'll notice, and just keep that breathing natural. So you're not trying to force anything, but you'll notice that the hands are moving a bit. And so Eva used to teach yoga for a long time before she just transferred to teaching Chinese internal arts. And she reckons that that you want to kind of engage this whole area. You've got, when you're breathing and your lungs inflate, you've got your ribs all move, and that will engage the whole area. Yeah. So the other thing is just relax your arms and just check your posture. So make sure you're nice and tall. The other way you can test it is that next time you're lying in bed, see if you can notice the contact with your back on what you're lying on, the surface you're lying on, when you're doing this. So we'll just keep breathing. Just make some space in the body. And we'll just turn the waist. So we'll be starting to work on the second half of the form probably in the next couple of weeks. So this week and next week we'll just review where we've got to thus far, and then start looking at the second half, because I think we got pretty much through the whole of the first half, just about. So it would be nice to carry on. So nice and tall. Sink the hips, lengthen through the spine, relax your shoulders. Relax around the feet. Sink your hips. So really sink the hips, sink the shoulders. And imagine your muscles as sinking. And your bones as floating. And practice your soft focused gaze. So let's just allow your gaze to settle. As if you could see through the walls. And then just change to the inside turn. So you want to maybe slow down and maybe actually have a slightly wider stance and really focus on that feeling of transfer from one foot to the other. So you want to really let go, and when you're doing this, you want the alignment correct along your leg and then between the shoulder and the hip. So taller through the head, really practice your soft focus gaze. Okay, now this time, do a few more. Okay, now go into this leg, really check your alignment and really sit in that leg. And make sure your knee is in line with the toes. And then we're going to do the outside turn. So notice, hang on, let me do a Barry. We'll hopefully seeing Barry later. Notice that your knees are in line with the toes. Very nice. So you want to sit down more and use your little screens to check your alignment. And we're all breathing. Oh. So one thing I've noticed with the really good like the long-term instructors that have been doing Tai Chi longer than I've been live for, they've got this kind of intensity about how they gaze, how they use their eyes, and this quietness. So it's not moving around. It's all very deliberate and considered. So keep breathing as well. Great. Okay, just let your legs a little shake out. Now we'll just have a look at that one that Mike does. I'll just show you the feet. So again, this is bigger than the normal Wu Chi, but not quite as big as a horse stance. So hang on. Yeah, I think you can just about see my feet. I'll leave the thing where it is. So you turn the foot in, and your knee and toes is in line. You sink down and open that hip. Then you turn the foot in, you transfer your weight, you sink. So it's divided into 4 stages. It goes 1, 2, 3, sink, 4. And then you also want to make sure you're lengthening and you've got your good posture. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's quite tempting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll shake out and just let that cook for a bit. It's quite tempting with the current climate going on and all the doom and gloom in the news and all that business. I was at a music workshop on Tuesday, and one of the people that was attending the music workshop was feeling a bit down and was kind of flumped over like that for most of the workshop and looking a bit, and you can still feel like that, but if you have a good posture and an aligned posture, it's correctly aligned posture. I mean, good and bad, it's about having the correct posture and upright, and you start feeling better already, even before you've done anything. And whatever's going on outside is whatever's going on outside, but you can still do a lot. And I remember thinking, had she been one of my Tai Chi students, right, we'll get on with this now, otherwise I'll be waffling for the entire hour and then you won't get done any Tai Chi. If you're feeling like that, yes, do that, but your emotions can have a postural component, and it means you can still, I'm not forcing yourselves to be rigidly correct and upright, but just gently ease yourself into the correct posture, like when you're tuning a string, and then it kind of takes the edge off and you just think, oh, so I just unfortunately I couldn't say anything because we were in the middle of the workshop and I wasn't in charge, but I was thinking, just sit up. So I made myself be more upright and correctly postured, so at least I felt better. So there you go. But you want to now floppify your arms so the arms come round. You can even okay, right. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Have a little look. So you want to get this lengthened. Just show you from the back. This lengthened feeling through the spine. So this is your back weight point in the governor vessel meridian. So it goes up, and then this comes down. So you'll feel an open feeling, a more open feeling in the back. And you also, when you're doing these turning exercises, so it's almost like I've got a high chair that I'm just resting on. So I've got two chairs either side of me, and then I'm just resting on the chair. So you want to avoid that kind of thing. You want to avoid any wonkiness. You want to get this nice upright lengthening, but you're lengthening downwards as well as up. Let's try it again, and then we will move on. Yeah, do check out my loosening exercises tutorial on the Grey Heronington Lots YouTube channel. I look at the loosening exercises ad nauseum. It's very exciting. Nearly an hour, but do check them out because it is worth persevering with loosening. Yeah, it was quite chilly this morning. I was out there and I'm thinking, bruh. So I might try going out a bit later. Okay, now raise your arms and open the chest. Open the chest. And you're using your eyes. That's better. And watch your alignment. Beautiful. Okay, let's shake out. We'll carry on with the loosening and then we'll have a look at the Dragon Serves Teacups, but we'll do a nice big version of that. So nice and tall, and then check your posture. This bit, your Wu Chi, very important. It's like I've been doing a lot of writing because I've got this very dull essay to hand in before Monday, before midnight on Monday. And think of your Wu Chi as punctuation. So before you do anything, just check your Wu Chi. So check that you're aligned. Actually, check that you're correctly aligned. So soften the arms, and also open the palms of the hands and notice the sensation sort of right to the ends of your fingers. You know, even the tips of your fingertips. There we go. We're nice and tall. So I'm spending the day with Carell on Saturday. I'm also going to hopefully go into a meditation workshop, probably half of one, on the Sunday. And yeah. And we're breathing. Marvellous. Okay, and then turn the palms up. So you want to feel this nice open feeling. This is a useful one for step back and repulse the monkey. So, okay, let's do a snapshot. Okay, so just go up to here. Just up to here. So there's a gentle curve in the arms, and also you want to feel this arm goes this direction, this arm goes that direction. So you really want to feel that opening in your chest. And actually, there's a standing exercise. One of the standing exercises. I have done that before. Right, let's try that again. See if you can get to that. That's better. So, like that at the end. So notice how you are moving. Look at what your picture is doing and compare it to what my picture is doing. That's it. Okay, turn round. I'll turn round and there we go. Just show you that from the back and also the keep breathing. Very good, much better. Now think more about your posture, correct posture. Okay, and then that one. Oh. So with this one, you might want to focus a little more on the palms of your hands and get them nice and relaxed. And that feeling of spaciousness. That's it. Yeah, fabulous. Very good. And we're all breathing. So it's not just it's the being aware of how you are moving as well. So you're always involved. Okay, relax. And we're now really tune into your center and root. So the idea, say it's a really windy day and you're just standing there and whatever's being thrown at you, you're upright. You're upright. Okay, so with the loosening exercise number 3 from Master Chung, when you're turning your waist and you're using the feet, you want to really let go in the shoulder joints. So remember, the shoulders are ball and socket joint. And also think more about the arm as it goes back and tuning into that feeling of elasticity in the arm. So when something goes back, there's this stretch and then it will release the stretch. So we'll start with this one. So start slow and small and really notice the back. Notice your back swing. Notice your back swing and you want to really relax it. And while you're doing this, focus on your alignment. So you want the knees are in line with the toes and there's this slight outward rotation in your hip joint in order for the knee to line up correctly. And you're drawing your toes in. That's it. Okay, let go around the shoulders even more. I'll show you that from the side. So I'm doing my soft focus gaze. Lovely. Okay, and then we'll switch to wobbling. So eventually the circles in each hand become the same. They look the same. I mean, in my case, because people's muscles, each side slightly different, so that's why it looks different from one arm to the other. But eventually, you wanna make it. See if you can make it the same. Breathing in and out. So we'll do some 24-step based Qigong exercises imminently. Okay, let's shake out. Right, Gong Bu. So I'll show it from the side view. So again, Wu Chi first, then you step into Gongbu. Nice and tall. Sink back, sink forwards. Breathe, lengthen. Feel the contact with your feet in the ground, and you wanna aim your weight to go into the balance point. So just behind the ball of each foot, and you're gently drawing the toes in. So it's not a grip, it's a holding with the feet. So that the arches of the feet become active and are more like, then the feet are acting more like springs. And then we turn. We're nice and tall. And again, watch the alignment of your knees and the toes. So it's all correct. You're upright. We're using your eyes. Okay, change size. I'll do it that way because I've got I want to make sure that my feet are at least mostly in shot. So it's a smooth transition from one foot to the other. It's like a horizontal, and gently drawing the toes nice and tall. Breathe in. Okay, and then sink back and turn, sink forward and turn. Okay, and then 2 turns per leg with the arm swings. 1, 2, 1, 2. I have to go this way a bit because I'm whacking the window. Again, think about or focus on correct alignment. Correct alignment and feeling your root. And within that root is a calm and quiet place that's very clear. So this calm place of clarity. Nice. Okay, and then forwards and back, just let you. So this is like the loosening exercise number 2, actually, but with a forward and back component to it. Again, notice the elasticness in the arms there as they go backwards. They're almost being pulled forwards by the arm's own natural elasticity. By arms, I'm referring to the muscles and the myofascial connections, the where the muscles and the fascia meet. Okay, shake out. Right, let's do those 2 exercises on the other side. So we'll do the double swing and then the forward and back swing. So before we do anything, posture. It's always worth just checking that you're in the right, you're doing the right, you've got the correct alignment. And we're all breathing. We're nice and tall. And just this, sort of cultivate a sense of inner peace. So peace isn't, it's kind of got an element of that. It's more like a real sense of inner tranquility and clarity. So it's very clear. You know, even if you're confused or whatever, be confused in a clear manner. That's what you want to do. Okay, now we're going forwards and back. There we go. And then to finish off our epic warm-up, have a little shake out. We'll do 10 dragon serves teacups, but we'll have a nice big one. So I'll just demonstrate. Okay, demonstration. 1, 2, 3, 4. So really exaggerate it. Demonstration number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, oh dear, live on camera. If you've got a cup of tea, one, 2, 3, 4. Don't spill it. Very nice. Yes. Yeah. Right, 10. And you can get into a bigger horse stance if you feel like it, but just make sure you can get back off the horse after. So any size horse, nice and strong, nice strong legs, nice and tall. Remember, it's a dragon serving the teacup, so dragons are quite fierce. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fabulous. 9 and 10. Great. Shake out. Right. That was epic. Okay, let's yeah, do have a water break if you want one, and then we'll do some qigong. Yeah, we better have a water break because that is the rules. I will move this down a bit actually while we're watering ourselves. Then slightly more on the feet, great. But can that, yeah, just about. So yeah, it's part warming up, but it's also part really getting in touch with your correct alignment. So we'll just start with some basic qigong, bit of rooting down. Just take your time. There really is no hurry. You don't even need to start when I do. You can, you can. So while you're doing this, lengthen along the spine. Very nice. Yeah, okay, taller everybody. So you've got remember your chin's resting on the small ball. Now soften your hands. Imagine maybe you're up to here in a nice, maybe you've got a ginormous bath that you can stand up in. And what were those? Those big pool things that with a lovely warm. And you just So it's like you're feeling the water, and as you push down, imagine, because you're pushing against the water resistance, the palms are kind of expanding a bit. So the palms let go as you come up, and the palms expand as you push down. See if that does anything. And now have your elbows going out, and then the elbows releasing and coming back. So, yeah, an embodied awareness of what you are doing. Sink down, sink down. Now you're lengthening along the spine, and you want to let go all up and down the spine. And this quiet, calm, and comfortable. You're just feeling comfortable. If you're not feeling comfortable, feel comfortable not feeling comfortable. That's fine too. But just okay, that was so good. We'll do one more. Marvellous. You look very peaceful and lovely. There we go. So take your time, just let the arms hang by the sides. Check your posture, make sure your feet, even though we're not moving our feet intentionally, they do move a bit. It's just what happens. And right, put your bread rolls, you've got your warm bread rolls, tall through the spine. Imagine you're the biggest person in your room. And then we just go up, wild goose flies, and you feel that, and there's a light bend, and now extend the tips of your wings as you come down. You come up and extend the tips of your wings. I'll show you that from the side view. Look, don't worry that my feet have vanished out of view, but you're. And then I sink the hips so that I breathe in, I breathe out, then my hips sink, then my arms follow. So we're feeling unhurried. Just take your time and just enjoy it. A bit like I really quite like. I'm quite partial to Trumpington Meadows and the river near there at the moment. I really, there's this amazing. It's just lovely. It's just really, quite close to get to, because obviously I can't drive anywhere at the moment. But I'd notice myself slowing down, and I'll just stop sometimes and just look and see what's, there might be some swans, or there might be some ducks, or kingfishers, or whatever, or and you want to take time to really feel what's going on by slowing down and noticing, just noticing. So this is where the meditative aspects of Tai Chi, and why it does help with things like coordination, balance, relaxation, strengthening the body, because the slower you go, the more you're exercising your postural muscles. Okay, we'll change. So relax the shoulders, sink the hips. So it should feel, you want to try and cultivate just a gentle easing into whatever you are doing rather than a forcing. You're just gentle stretch up and then you just let it all go. Oh, lovely. But in the letting go, you're still maintaining your structural alignment. Okay, let's, before we look at White Crane, let's just do Dragon Plucks the Stars from the Sky. Just because I love the name of it and it's just such a nice movement. So let that arm go. And again, you got your bread rolls. Don't forget your warm bread rolls. Oh, my hand's disappeared. Never mind. And you're using this up and downness in the body. So when I bend my knees, I'm just allowing them to bend. I'm not actively bending them. They're just allowing because the hips are sinking. So my knees are moving out of the way by bending a bit. So I'm focusing on my hips sinking and maintaining the structural alignment through my spine. There you go. Marvellous. Okay, we'll do one more each arm. One more each arm. Relax. Now transfer the weight. Cat stance. But when you're doing a cat stance, you want your hips level. Transfer the weight. Cat stance. And then do your sleepy tiger eye gaze. So the gaze is relaxed but alert. So we just do a few of these. So you're really working your legs and heel, toe, transfer, cat stance. Heel, toe, transfer, cat stance. Heel, toe, whoop, transfer, cat stance. So there's a rounded shape here, and this is slightly forward. And think of and have your hips level and shoulders level. Check with your picture. Check with your picture. That's it. Now you transfer. Now that's the good thing about online classes. You can actually check your own posture at the same time. And we go like this. There's slightly 20% in the front foot. And it's almost like you're digging your ball of the foot and toes into the ground. Then we come down, grasp the sparrow's tail. White crane spreads its wings. Nice. So this would be, you know, if we all had our silk suits on, this would be the front cover of the Tai Chi Union, or Tai Chi and Qigong Union. It's now called magazine. That's it. Okay, relax the shoulder a bit more. When you're doing this one, really let that shoulder go and lengthen more. And we come back down. Try it the other side. So get into position and then just almost like you're slightly melting. That's it. Okay. Let's go back to this one. And then what we're going to do is, now we're not lifting our arms. I'm going to move keep going. I'm going to move the laptop lid down a little. So, yeah, when we're, I'm hoping to get, when we're allowed out, I'm hoping to get be able to hire a room sometimes. It's a little bit larger so I don't have to keep flipping my lid. But it's all right. This will do. This is fine. It's fine. So we're just turning. Okay, so we're feeling that waist turn. Now notice when you're focused, when your torso, focus on your torso pointing towards the corners. So notice it. Okay, right now we're going to do one that Mike, that I've completely stolen from Mike. So thanks for that. Where you got the balls here and a ball there, and you're feeling the back of the ball, and you're feeling the front of the ball. So you're feeling this, and then notice that the shoulder opens. The shoulders open, and we're nice and tall, and then the shoulders close, and the chest closes, but the back opens. And if you want to do this a little with a bit more exaggerated movement, you come slightly forward of the foot as you go like this. You come slightly back into the heel as you do that. This is a little embellishment from me. But it's just feeling that. It's just so you can feel the back a little easier. You can feel the back working. So I'll show you from the back actually. So you feel that. And the side. Okay, so now we'll go back to this one. So this time just have the arms more out like that when you get to the end. Okay, I'll come a little more forward. Yeah, I'm just about in shot. Okay, now use it with a turn. So one arm forward, so one arm towards the screen, one arm to your back wall, but your torso is towards the corners. So let me just show you the direction. Torso is towards the corners. It's like being the aeroplane. Forward and back, torso towards the corners. Great, here we go. I'll show you that from the back actually. And feel that. Okay, and then once you've got where your arms are pointing, now go back to your vertical alignment. So feel, I'll have to go slightly forward because I'm whacking the windows. And the fingers pointing forwards. And the back arm, when we were doing this, it's a similar kind of feeling in the back arm. There we go. So, okay, now if I do this in slow motion, so we're gonna be looking at Step Back and Repulse the Monkey as our grand finale today. But just to kind of, because we've had a couple of weeks off and blah blah. So in slow motion. So what I'm doing is these fingers are pointing towards the windows. These fingers are pointing towards the screen. I'm looking somewhere between the side wall and the corner. So somewhere between them two hands is where my gaze is softly focusing through. So you want, the gaze is quite important. That's related to the Shen, the spirit, the sort of fighting spirit, I guess. And you want to be avoiding looking all over the place. You want to be looking there, and then 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 there. So you're engaging the whole body, but with the gaze. So that's that. I think that's also because of the mind. And in slow motion, it's like this. So try that. So you want to sink your shoulders, sink your hips. Breathe. That's better. Okay, and then let that go. I'll just have another slurp. Hang on. Show from the diagonal, actually. Repulse the monkey. Ugh. So we are harmonising. Yeah, join in when you feel like it. You can watch for a bit if you want. So you really want to relaxify your arms. I'll do the counting. So I'll stay here. 1, 2, 3. 1. So this is with the square form. 3. 1, 2, 3. So remember, I'm looking that area, 2, 3, then front, side, 2, front, side, 2, front. Okay, now sink the hips more. So imagine you're just about to sit down on a high chair. You're just about to sit down. So that's the feeling through the sitting bones and the lower back and the hips and the pelvis. So 1, 2, 3. And really relax the arms. Actually, let's just do one arm. Put your hand on your dantian and we'll just go, oh. So you're feeling, now focus on your shoulder. Feel the shoulder open and close. Nice. So I was at martial art class last night and we were doing punching. And one thing Julie said was not to punch across the body. And it's the same thing with this. You want to keep the arm. You're not moving it across the body. You're moving it straight out. And there's a bend. There's a bend in that elbow. There's a bend in that elbow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And if you place your hand on your lower dantian, you can feel that moving. Or if you place your hand on the top of your chest, you can feel it moving, you see. Then you know you're doing it correct. And we're all breathing. Fabulous. Okay, let's do the other arm so it doesn't feel left out. Look, I have to go forwards a bit. I'm brushing the window. It's nice open feeling in the hands at the end. So it's like you're expanding. Okay, let's put them together now. See if that's cooked. We'll just start here. Start here like that. And we've got our soft focus gaze. Feeling nice and relaxed. And we just soft, smooth, slow. Tall through the spine. Okay. Right. Let's just do a bit of. We'll do some step back and repulse the monkey with the feet. And then we'll just finish off with a bit of part the wild horse's mane, just because it's nice and simple. And then we'll have at least done some of the first half of the form. Let me just move this out of the way. So, yeah, we'll start with play the peeper. And we'll just do our step back and repulse the monkey with the footwork. So do as many as you can. And then we'll... So you want to approach this from a really calm and deliberate place. Oh, got a wall there. Actually, I will start with me peeper. So again, you're about to sit down, and then whoop, and we're all breathing. It's all lovely. That's good. And then one more round. And then when you get to the end, do part the wild horse's mane. So we're just going to do a few rounds of part the wild horse's mane, just to make sure we're still working. So think about your alignment. So we've been working on alignment today, and this sense of quietness and clarity. So we'll just explore that through something a bit more familiar. So we should all be pretty good at this. Yeah, I'm going to be doing the form hopefully at some point in the weekend. If not the weekend, at some point soon. One of my housemates has got this very swanky phone that's got a very good camera on, and I said, "Oh, would you mind awfully filming me while I did the form?" But so I'll be demonstrating the whole of the 24-step form and putting it up there on our YouTube channel. Let's do a couple more lines. I'm also doing a couple of taster videos a week now, and that's going up on Facebook for the Paradise Centre in Ely, because I'm fed up of not being able to go there. Because this class used to be at the Paradise Centre, and so did my Thursday class, but we're all shut at the moment. So, okay, we'll come back. Oh, we're starting to overrun. We'll do three more. There we go. Okay. Back to the middle. Just breathe in. Breathe out. So again, nice and calm and clear and relaxed, correctly aligned. Okay, and then embrace the tiger return to the mountain. So we'll do 3 of these, and then we'll have extra young faces, and then we'll do 2 more. Soften the hands. One more time. Okay, and then rub the hands together and polish the face. Very good. And then rub the hands together and give the lower back a rub. Breathe in and out. 2 more. And nice and tall. Just check your posture. Sink the hips, sink the shoulders, lengthen. Relax around the jaw. Feel nice and tall. Take a couple of slow deep breaths. Make fist with the right hand, left hand over the top. Bring your feet together and bow. Lovely. What a good start to the new year. Really good.